What's going on, y'all? We are out here today looking for some crappie. We're on them. I'm about to take y'all along with me. We're gonna catch a ton of fish today. Check it out. We're out here on the Hobie links, and yeah, I'm gonna walk y'all through what I'm doing, how I'm catching them. We're gonna catch some fish, then we're gonna take these guys back to the house, have some good little dinner. I'm gonna do a recipe y'all have never seen done before with crappie, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna stop yapping. We're gonna get on to the episode. Y'all stay tuned. Let's get on some fish. All right, so we're out here. It's the end of March right now, and the crappie are just moving up, piling up, schooling up on all these stumps, laydowns. They're really holding to a ton of structure right now. I have some relatively clean water, as you can see right there, but I'm just throwing a Bobby Garland jig. This is a 32nd ounce jig head Neon Moon VMC with a Bobby Garland jig on it, and just kind of got some natural colors right there. We'll talk more about the setup a little bit later on. We're gonna get in here and see if we can locate some fish. Oh, he's on. There we go. Oh, that's a decent feeling fish. That's a good crappie. That's a good crappie. Come here. I mean, that one was right on the edge of that tree. All right, let's back off a little bit. Oh, my net's not ready. There we go. That's a good one. Come here. Boom. All right, well, that is our second crappie right there. Y'all saw the first one as I turned the camera on. That is a good one. Come here. Look at the shoulders on that guy right there. Beautiful, beautiful crappie. And y'all saw how close to that tree. I mean, I just pitched it right around that tree right there, and she ate the jig. I'm gonna pop this girl on a measuring board real quick and see what she goes. Oh yeah, that is a 13-inch crappie right there. All right, 13-inch crappie, second one of the morning. I got a feeling we're gonna get on some bigger ones. We are looking for a 15, 16-incher, which will be an absolute giant crappie, but I would love to catch one of those today. We're gonna pop this guy in the box. Yeah, we're gonna get back to it, see if we can throw some more jigs, catch some more fish. So being a time frame right now, late March in Alabama, these fish are on the bed, so it would not be odd for me to maybe be able to stick another good crappie right there in the same spot. But I'm just throwing that jig out there, giving it some light twitches, trying to work it pretty slow. And the thing about these cypress trees like this, I'm throwing right around the base of the tree where it's the shallowest. And I do feel like this time of year, that's the most likely place for these crappie to be. But there's all sorts of structure and cover out away from these trees, those cypress knees. So I just want to keep working that lure nice and slow all the way back to me. Oh, smoked it. That's a good one too. Oh, it's a little tiny bass. All right, mixing it up a little bit. That is I'm talking about, that bass was just hatched. All right, buddy, get bigger. Oh, he's on right there under the boat. Decent fish. There we go. Boat flip. Boom, look how dark that fish is. Another good one. That's a solid 11-incher or so. Y'all look at that one right there. Look how dark that fish is. My goodness. Another one for the box. All right, so I know that this type of content is a little bit different than what y'all are used to seeing. I do a lot of saltwater fishing down on the coast, but if y'all enjoy this type of fishing, be sure to get this video to 600 likes. If y'all get this video to 600 likes, I will come out here and use a lure you have never seen used before to catch these crappie. Just do that, we'll come out here, we'll use that lure. But yeah, we're gonna get back in here, see if we can find some more. We are working on putting a nice cooler together right now, so yeah, we're gonna get in here, find some more fish. That looks like a good spot right there between those two trees. Oh, he's on. There we go. Little guy. That might be a throwback right there. Think it is. Yeah, see you, dude. Get bigger. There, he bit it. Oh, we're on. We're on. That's a decent, nope. Just had me thinking it was a decent one. Don't even believe that's gonna be a keeper right there. Really dark crappie in here today. Look how dark that guy is. All right, see ya. I don't think that that was the first one that bit. I got 2 bites on that retrieve off of this the base of this tree right here. There we go. Another little one. There are some small crappies on these trees. Can't leave out these little trees right here because they can hold a ton of fish too. Oh, there he is. I'm in the boat. That might be a keeper. Off that little tree right there, you'd think some of these bigger clusters would have some fish, and little tiny tree right there, first cast on it, and got one that I think is going to be close. We are in Alabama. I believe it is 9 inches is the minimum here, but we ain't keeping anything under 10, and that one is 9.5, so we're gonna let that one go. Our personal limit is 10. I do believe they got to be 9 in the state of Alabama though. I'm just moving around these trees right here, and I'm getting kind of close to them. These fish are all the way up on these trees from what I found, and I'm just pitching just like that and kind of jigging it, and we got one on. Jigging it off the base of those trees. This one's gonna be another one that's close. I'm gonna throw him back and just kind of working around the trees, just kind of just like that right there. I don't want to make no long casts because, as you can see on these trees, there's a lot of limbs and stuff that hang off them that kind of are pretty low to the water. So if I go trying to make these kind of casts, my lure is just going to get wrapped up around those trees, and with the fish being right at the base of them, just working around them in circles just like that. It's been pretty much the deal this morning. Think we got one on? We do. That's gonna be a keeper. That's a keeper. There we go. That's another one for the box. Sticking with the theme right here, throwing the old jig and catching some dark crappie right there. That one's gonna go somewhere probably around 11 inches, and another one for the box. All right, so we are still on some crappie. It's been a great little morning out here, still looking for that big one, but check it out. We are at 30,000 subscribers right now, and I'm trying to get to 40,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I need all of y'all's help to do that. So if y'all enjoy this content, please head over, hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a ton, and yeah, let's smash some goals in 2023. But we're gonna get back in here, see if we can find another one. We're still looking for that big crappie. All right, so the setup that I'm using this morning, I have an All-Star dock shooter rod with a Shimano, I believe it's a 500 or 1,000 size reel on there, and I got 4-pound test to a 32nd ounce Neon Moon VMC jig head with that Bobby Garland jig right there. But check it out, you don't have to have an expensive setup to come out here. This is also one of my most favorite setups, and this is like a $25 combo from Walmart or Academy, and this is just the Quantum extra light, but yeah, super cheap combo, great for catching crappie. You do not have to have expensive gear to come out and target these fish. The main thing is that you run 4-pound test. I wouldn't go anything heavier than 6, but we do have some cleaner water, and 4-pound is about the right deal. But yeah, that's what we got going on. That's what's putting some fish in the box. We're on. That might be a keeper right there. Oh yeah, that's a keeper. Boat flip. Man, it is crazy. I mean, these are some of the darkest crappie I've seen in a while. That is number 5 for the cooler. Got him. Got him. Oh, I think that's a decent one. And by decent, I mean keeper. I think that one's gonna go 10 inches. Probably just barely. Y'all check it out. We are in search for a big crappie, looking for a 15, 16 incher. My PB crappie is 16 inches. I would love to try to beat that, but check it out. Y'all comment below, what is your PB crappie? And if you've never caught a crappie before, comment what your largest fish is. And yeah, I'd love to see the feedback from y'all, get to know y'all a little bit more, and see what y'all are out there catching. Just keeping on flipping in around these trees. And that has been the deal today. I've caught, I don't know, probably 18, 19 crappie. We've only kept 5. We've caught a couple more that would have been keepers. We've had a ton of small ones as well. It has not been an uneventful morning. It's about noon now. We didn't get started till about 9:30. So it has not been a bad trip. We're on. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Don't get off. Don't get off. Oh, come here. Boom. Let's go. If I have not told y'all, crappie are one of my favorite fish to target. They're one of the best tasting fish out there. They're not a killer fight or anything like that, but I don't know, it's just something about pitching around these trees, working these small lures with extremely light tackle, and then when you do hook that 15, 16 incher, you know, that 2-pounder, that's when, you know, your heart starts beating, your drag is peeling off of there, you're having to finesse them in, and it's just a whole lot of fun. All right, y'all, well, we did not find the giant that we were looking for, but that is what keeps us coming back and doing this over and over in search of those big fish. But we did put 6 really nice crappie in the boat, let several other ones go. We're gonna go ahead and head to the house now. I'm gonna whip these crappie up and I'm gonna show y'all an amazing recipe that you are definitely gonna wanna try the next time you go out and catch crappie. Y'all come on, we're gonna head to the house. We have made it back to the house now, about to whip up some awesome fillets. Probably gonna be doing a recipe y'all have never seen before. It is one of my favorites. My family loves it, but check it out. Well, we got our crappie fillets, a little bit of chopped bacon right there, chopped tomato, chopped onion. We got some blackening seasoning along with some seafood magic. Both of those are Chef Paul Prudhomme's. Awesome stuff there. Then we got some heavy whipping cream, and over here we have our cast iron skillet, which is blazing hot, getting ready to go ahead and put this thing together. So yeah, y'all stay tuned. It should come together real nicely. Gonna be an awesome little recipe. So we're gonna start off by putting our bacon in our cast iron skillet, and we're gonna be browning that bacon up. Y'all already know you can't go wrong when you're adding bacon and stuff. That right there is gonna build the flavor for everything else. While our bacon's going, we're just gonna take our blackening seasoning. You don't have to use this, use whatever you like. This is what we had laying around, and we're gonna go ahead and coat both sides of those crappie fillets. Just like that. All right, we got our bacon nice and crispy right there. We're gonna go ahead and set that off on a paper towel, get it draining, and we're gonna use that a little bit later on. Y'all make sure to leave the grease inside this pan because we're gonna use that to blacken our fish. All right, back over the burner here. We already seasoned our fillets. All we gotta do now is just drop them in, let them cook. Y'all could only smell that right there. That smells amazing. All right, so this fish is looking about done right there. We'll go ahead and plate it up. All right, now that all of our fish is done, we are gonna go in with the onions and tomatoes. Just popping them right on in the same pan. Woo-hoo-hoo. Almost messed up. Got too much going on right here. And we're just gonna turn that stuff up in there real quick, making sure to loosen up all that flavor on the bottom of that pan. And we're just gonna sweat those tomatoes and onions down. And while we're doing that, we're gonna season them with the seafood magic. Any kind of Tony Chachere's or Louisiana, any kind of Cajun seasoning right here, you want to put a decent little dose in there, because that's going to be all the base of the flavor of this sauce we're building right here. So we've sweated our onions and tomatoes down pretty good right here. Got that seasoning well incorporated in there. So what we're going to do now, take this whole thing of heavy whipping cream. We're just going to dump it in there. Probably about right there, not the whole thing. We don't measure too much of anything around here. We eyeball just about everything. And now all we're gonna do is just keep on stirring this stuff around and thickening up that sauce. As soon as we get that sauce just a little bit thicker, we're gonna be ready to plate this up and eat. All right, that right there is about the consistency I like to see it. So we are just about ready to plate up, y'all. Hi y'all, so we're getting ready to plate this thing up right here. I have a bowl of cheese grits. Now y'all can use rice, y'all can use pasta noodles, use whatever you like, but here in the South, anything seafood goes on cheese grits, and that's what we're doing here today. Got the cheese grits. I'm gonna go ahead, pop me an old filet. Matter of fact, we'll go in for 2 right there. I'm gonna top it, that's right, I'm using my hands, I do apologize. Top it with a little bit of bacon in there. Gonna bring it over to the sauce that we just made. Y'all look at that. Y'all look at that. That's beautiful. And it's gonna taste so good. And we're just gonna top all of that with that onion, tomato, Cajun, whatever you wanna call it, cream sauce. That stuff right there is fire. It is good. All right, so we got our bowl of goodness right here. Crappie fillets with some bacon, cheese grits, a little bit of sauce. Trust me when I tell you, y'all got to try this recipe. It's good. We're going in. That right there, that's award-winning stuff right there. That's good. Y'all, telling you, gotta give this a try. Gotta give it a try. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, comment with any questions, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see y'all next time.